The question of availability, I'm not questioning about that. I believe it will be available because the whole thing looks commercial. It looks commercial.
That's what you read from
Yes,
this.
that is what I read. It looks commercial because of that attracting high interest rates at the level of 8%. Number two, when you talk about the time frame, it seems like the whole thing is targeting people who are already established. I mean, people who are running money, people who are running business. And because within a period of 14 days, Doreen, for somebody who is making a startup today, even before he gets to know what he wants to do or what business he would want to start up with, the time frame of paying back the loan is already there. Because
also there were concerns that then it's too little. In fact, I was just reading on the dailies today that an economist, that is Mohamed Welia, saying that this is really quite little, you know, with the 500 to 50,000.
Of course, to me, it is not little to a hustler. It is not little to a hustler because hustler cannot even go for 500,000. They may go for 30,000, 50,000, 80,000, 100,000. Hustlers work within the limit of about 300 to 500,000.
So then just allow me to butt in and perhaps make me understand, calm me on this one. If you're saying that it's not too little, then how are you saying, on the other hand, that yes, it's not too little because a hustler cannot afford, you know, the 500,000. This is perhaps what they can really afford at the end of the day. But you've just say, what's this that you've said? There's something that you've just said. In respect to it being commercialized, yes. That
the reason of
those who are on the higher cadre, the ones who are being targeted.
Let me tell you, Doreen, when I talk about a commercial approach, commercial approach in terms of the interest rates.
All right.
Because when you go to the market, especially financial institutions, they are charging high interest rates. Commercial banks go 14% or go maybe 8%, 10%, 12%. And so many other informal and formal financial institutions. The way they are charging according to the market rates. I mean, according to the market availability. Like now, when you talk about the hustlers, the background of my hustler narrative, yes. Doreen, is that man on the ground. I'm not talking about those people who are earning millions per day. I'm talking about that person who is earning hardly 1,000 per day. That is the person I'm talking about. And when you talk about, if we are really targeting that person and give him 15%, 20%, 30%, I mean not 30%, giving 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000 or above. You see, you need to take the loan that you will accommodate within your business itself, because this is the money that you are going to pay back, Doreen. Yeah. I'm not talking about this is not a grant. It is the money that you have to pay. So whatever amount that you are going to take, are you able to pay that money within that stipulated period of 2 weeks? So that is it. I mean, in fact, the timing is denying. I can tell you money is here, and then the time frame of paying is here. So you will not go for it because of the time frame that you are going to pay that loan. So this is something that even why my brother was talking about, there will be, are there regions who are being targeted for benefits? I mean, to benefit this fund. It is the whole nation. The whole nation is looking at the inauguration of the fund, and then every corner of this country will be expecting that fund. And of course, they will be able to get that fund. But that is not the big deal, Doreen. That is not the big problem that I'm seeing. My big problem is the usage and the time frame of this money. My problem is the high interest rate that is charged or condition that is put in this money. That is my concern. That's the moment that issue is addressed. Okay. Because when I look back, I'm somebody who is informed, Doreen. I'm telling you about the Ways of One, who was rated 0 interest rates. But how many people benefited? I'm talking about the Women Enterprise Fund. How many people benefited? I'm talking about the Youth Enterprise Fund. How many people benefited? They are more to do than giving out money. So my big really concern in the whole subject is that we must look at first the person we are targeting. Once we look at the person and the conditions of the person that we are targeting at, we shall be able to put this fund into a conducive way, or it has to be easy to access to the fund. Okay. It has to be within the capacity of the person who is taking the loan to pay within that stipulated time, and it has to be convenient. If it is not convenient, who will take it? If it is so expensive, who will take it?